Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at the changes to seasonal cycles, graphics and Sorghum that have been made from the feedback Giants have got from their fans. Over the last couple of months, feedback to the announcements and footage of Farming Simulator 22 has been taken into consideration by the community department at Giants, who have spoken with the developers to implement various adjustments and improvements to the game. Here are some of the changes that have been made in the last couple of weeks. First, we have changes to seasonal length. When Seasons was first introduced to Farming Simulator 22, a virtual year consisted of 12 days, meaning each in-game day would be the equivalent of a month. Giants said the goal was, and still is, to find a balance of challenging and relaxing gameplay mechanics that work for as many players as possible, regardless of their experience. For a lot of seasoned farmers, the duration of the year wasn't as appealing as we hoped, even though players will be able to decrease the speed of time in game even further than before. The challenge we were now facing was to implement the option to customize the length of seasons. In game development, there is a massive amount of dependencies, with even the tiniest change is literally the risk of a butterfly effect that sticks to everything. That's especially true for seasonal length connected to various affected gameplay mechanics that might break and need to be compatible, as we can't release a game with potential errors produced by our mechanics that in the worst case corrupt save games. Okay, so clearly it's not been easy for Giants to make changes to the game, especially with how close it is to being released. But they have made changes and we will now be getting longer seasons where we can increase the length of a month to 28 days. So that's a big change to seasons for Farming Simulator 22, and we will be able to choose how long we want each month of the season to be. So if you like to play through each season quickly, that can be done. And if you would like each season to last much longer, that can also be done. Next up is changes to the graphics. While gameplay programmers focus on the gameplay mechanics and work on the gameplay throughout the game's development, the tech guys do the same on their end, meaning that the graphics still evolve from the first screenshot or trailer to the release of the game. From the feedback on the aesthetics of Farming Simulator 22, Giants have incorporated some changes, while working on already planned improvements. Between the months-old game build shown at Gamescom and the version that will be released in a few weeks, a lot of graphical aspects and therefore visual appearance have changed. Level of detail to foliage has been improved to guarantee more beautiful transitions between colours. Space ambient occlusion has been fine-tuned to create more natural shadows, resulting in more natural-looking surroundings. And colour grading has been modified to achieve an overall more realistic and atmospheric feel. So that's the changes that have been made to the graphics for Farming Simulator 22. Lastly is better sorghum. Here's what was said in the blog. Sorghum, or milo, is an important crop, becoming even more important in recent years in warm climates. That's why it's considered a welcome addition by our American players and a predestined crop to sow on our US Midwestern map, Elm Creek. Of course, our more Mediterranean-inspired map, Hort Baileron, also benefits from having sorghum. As our sorghum farmers all around the world noticed, the process of harvesting sorghum wasn't quite accurate in the early version of Farming Simulator 22. So now only the top of the fruit gets cut off when harvesting. So that's all the changes that we know of so far, and it's great that Giants are taking feedback from their fans and implementing changes which we know they said was a challenge for them with the many things that could go wrong. So that's very good work from them. Okay, so that's everything for today. Let me know what you think of the new changes in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and feel free to subscribe so you never miss another video.